Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome to the 2018 FIFA World Cup DLC for FIFA 18. Today we're going to be doing a revisit of a run that I wanted to do for a while. I've done it before in the past. It was about 2 or 3 years ago. It was just a basic run with Egypt in the 2018 World Cup DLC. I've done it before, like I said, but I wanted to do it again with the actual groups because I just feel like it. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Maybe because of all the Salah hype recently that's been going on. I just kind of wanted to do it again. It was one of my oldest runs on this DLC, so I do think it does need an update. I'm not going to do it all the time, of course, with all these nations. Doing it all over again would just be stupid. So again, looking at this Egypt team, it's not too bad, to be fair. Of course, they got grouped in the 2018 World Cup. That was because a lot of people said because of Salah's injury prior to the World Cup, you know, they didn't play the way they probably could have done, which is a bit sad really. But I mean, realistically, I mean, did they really have that much of a chance? Not really. Russia were really good in that World Cup, obviously hosting that World Cup, and Uruguay are just Uruguay, aren't they? They're gonna be good. And then they lost against Saudi Arabia, didn't they? So yeah, not really brilliant for Egypt, but we're going to try them again today and see what we can do. A lot of players here, a lot. Very inflated squad. And our first match is going to be against Uruguay, and it's on the highest difficulty, which is legendary. So here we go then, a matchup against Uruguay to look forward to in the 2018 World Cup DLC for FIFA 18. I love coming back to this. Like, this is basically just an excuse to play it again. Over time, you know, when this DLC came out, I was really disappointed that it didn't have most of the teams and stuff like that. But actually, looking back on it, it's actually one of the better DLCs EA put out compared to 2022 DLC, which was extremely disappointing, and even the Euro 2024 DLC as well. Mohamed El Neni, Salah, through ball is cut out by Uruguay. This is a problem, you see, because Egypt very reliant on one player, especially me here. I'm just gonna exploit the hell out of Mohamed Salah, and what a save that was from the diving header. So through ball to Mohamed Salah. Twisting and turning. What could have been for Mohamed Salah in the 2018 World Cup? That was so unlucky. But yeah, that injury in the Champions League final, of course, when Liverpool played with Madrid, played a key role in basically stopping his progress in the 2018 World Cup. Might have done more. Who knows? You just don't know at this point, do you? But phenomenal player. Premier League legend, Premier League icon right now. Cavani on the ball, and oh, it's a goal. Luis Suarez has tapped it in, and Egypt have conceded despite having loads of shots at the other end. It's 1-0 to Uruguay. Well, that was not good. Like I said, conceding that goal after having tons of shots at the other end, not brilliant. But you know, that's what happens when you're against a team like Uruguay. Well, it's half time, and Egypt, despite all their shots, find themselves 1-0 down. It was just one attack by Uruguay, and they tapped it in thanks to Luis Suarez. Not the best of starts, but of course, I don't expect to win this match. I think the other two I'm looking to, even though it is Russia for one of the matches. Egypt trying to press. And could be a chance for Egypt. It's blocked, and it's going to be a corner to Egypt. A chance maybe to get a goal. Salah to cross it in, and headed in by, I think that was El Neni. I think. No, it wasn't. Sorry, my mistake. Hegazi has scored. That's the guy who has scored. It is 1-1. Unlikely, I think, in my opinion, to score. But hey, you know, I'll take it. It's running just about and taken out in the box. That's going to be a penalty. A penalty for Egypt, and you know what's coming. It's Mohamed Salah who's probably going to take it. I think he must be Egypt's designated penalty taker, and we have a chance to go 2-1 up. It's Mohamed Salah, and despite it being on legendary, it still has the arrow. Surely is in. Salah has scored to make it 2-1, and Egypt are in front in this game. Through ball. Hassan, and oh, that's another penalty. What's going on with Uruguay? And that might be a red. It's a straight red for Jimenez, and that's going to be another penalty kick for Egypt and another chance for Mohamed Salah to step up and possibly score. I might have put too much power on it, and it has, but oh, Salah coming close there, but it might be easier now as we're going through again, and oh my goodness, how do you miss that? And Egypt playing the ball around nicely. It's cut out there. Might win just the 2-1. That's fine. I'll take it. As we foul there, it's El Neni just stopping play. And Egypt are on the verge of getting a big win at this World Cup. Of course, they didn't beat Uruguay. So, yeah, already an improvement on the real life version. And there we go. We've won 2-1 with Egypt. How about that? Good comeback win. 1-0 down, came back, and we've beaten Uruguay in our first group stage match. So our second match of this World Cup is against Russia. We all know what happened in this match. Russia beat Egypt and pretty much eliminated them in this match. So yeah, we'll see if we can turn that result on its head and actually win here today to go through to the round of 16. That's your group right now. Russia and Egypt currently leading. Russia spinning me here, and oh no, come on, that's never a now I've given away a penalty. The referee is like, none of that please, and already we're going to be 1-0 down against Russia, aren't we? I didn't press the X button. I actually pressed the A button on that challenge, and still he went down. Smolov to take the pen for Russia. It's going to be full of penalties already, this video. Smolov, bang, it's saved. But there's a rebound, and ref, please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no way he's just given another penalty for that. Russia dived in the box pretty much, and that is another penalty. Unbelievable. Straight away. Smolov again. If we save this, it's crazy if we save it. Come on. Smolov. And he puts it in that time. He went the other, well, he went the same way, sorry. And that is 1-0 to Russia. That is so BS. I didn't even press any buttons after that. And that is going to be a free kick to Egypt. Already wiped out on the edge of the box. Can someone score this free kick? Don't really know if I'm going to, because I'm not very good at free kicks. Surely, I mean, okay, Salah isn't actually a free kick taker. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I didn't expect him, but we're going to roll it off here, and Salah's going to get it, and it's in! Salah has scored! It's 1-1, and he's come up again. That's his second goal of the tournament, and that is an equaliser for Egypt. We are really struggling to deal with Russia here. Really, really hard to tackle them for some reason. But they have a free kick just before half-time. Can they do anything? Chipped into the box. And they got it. And that just goes wide. And at half-time, it is 1-1 between these two. Still looking for a winner here. But Egypt, I find, are very slow at build-up play. But then whenever Salah gets the ball, it's just like a different story. It's like you're playing with a different beast. Egypt trying to move the ball around. It's been difficult for them in this match. Hardly any room to breathe for the Egyptians here, but there might be, no, there isn't, unfortunately. Just Russia, just too good at moving the ball around. I can't believe we beat Uruguay in the last match when we were struggling here against Russia. Then that is going to be end of the game with Russia drawing against Egypt. I'll take it, but a bit disappointing that Egypt didn't get into the game properly. But it's alright. You know, Salah scored a nice equaliser, but we were really outmuscled quite a lot in that game, and that's going to be a problem going forward. If we do get out the group stage, of course, it will mean that, obviously, it will be harder to play against some of those bigger sides. So our final match of the group stage is against Saudi Arabia. Egypt lost this game in real life, but we're looking to win it. I think in real life, Salah scored a chip goal against the Saudi keeper in this game. So yeah, hopefully he can score more goals just in this run. I don't know. We'll see. Pushing forward here, Mo Salah. Oh yes, what a goal. And that is another one for the Egyptian king. It's 1-0 to Egypt. It's a through ball. And it's Salah again. To Hassan. There's another through ball. Salah's in. And that's in for 2-0. What a move by Egypt. And there's no stopping Salah at the moment. It's 2-0. What a move. The passing and everything was just perfect. And in 24 minutes, we're 2-0 up. We look very comfortable. No, come on, off the bar. Oh, we almost got complacent there. Saudi Arabia almost got one back. But at half time, it is 2-0 to Egypt. It's looking very good right now. Salah's been incredible. Saudi Arabia have got it. And that nearly went straight in. Great save. And they're still pushing for, you know, some goals. But they're not finding it at the moment. But Egypt still feel a little bit shaky at the back. Come on, Egypt. You can do it, right? Yes, that's 3-0. And that is Said or Said who has scored to make it 3-0 to Egypt. Game over. We are in the knockouts. Salah up to this dude here. Still playing well here to try and go through. And it's Salah. Can he do it? No, not quite. And that will be the end of the game. With Egypt winning 3-0 over Saudi Arabia. That's really good. We go into the knockouts and hopefully we don't get anyone too difficult. But I imagine knowing these runs, it will be. But Egypt are out the group. And I can't remember if I did that in my run that I did a few years back. But there was definitely an exciting group and Salah got a lot of goals, so that's pretty cool. So your group table looks like this. Egypt came top with Russia in second. In Group B, it was Spain and Portugal going through in the top 2 places. So Egypt will have to play Portugal. In Group C, it was France and Denmark. Group D, it was Croatia and Argentina. In Group E, it was Brazil and Serbia. Group F was Sweden and Germany locking down those top 2 spots. In Group G, it was Belgium and England. And in Group H, it was Poland and Senegal going through, which will set up a round of 16 like this. We have Egypt versus Portugal, France versus Argentina, Brazil versus Sweden, Belgium versus Senegal, Spain versus Russia, Croatia versus Denmark, Germany versus Serbia, and Poland versus England. Some of those matchups, such as France versus Argentina and Spain versus Russia, Croatia, Denmark, actually happened in real life. So that's pretty cool. Alright, huge test coming up for Egypt is against Portugal. Ronaldo versus Salah. It's going to be very difficult for Egypt, but I'm hoping I could cause an upset. No! Oh, that was close. I saw it and I was just like, no way is he going to go for it from there. But he did, and it goes over the bar. Great evasion there, but unfortunately we couldn't get the shot off. That sucks. And oh, that was so close. El Neni. Oh, El Neni went on a monster run and almost scored. It's going to be a corner to Egypt. El Neni over the top here. Egypt tried to get it, but Salah still got it, and it's blocked. Oh, not much action, but still, Egypt have looked okay so far as we go into half-time. It is 0-0. Most of the passes aren't making their way through because Portugal are being rocks at the back. We can't seem to break them down. It's been almost 75 minutes. It's been a very, very uneventful game between these two. And Salah threads it through, and unfortunately we just couldn't get past. Great play by Egypt. Is there a chance, perhaps? Got past him. Go on, Egypt. Yes! 83rd minute, and we've scored to make it 1-0 in a very uneventful game. Egypt have taken the lead against Portugal. We are shocking them. Unbelievable. Great ball movement, and it just led to this chance. Just one tap here, turned, and just slots it in. into the far right corner. Unbelievable. And it's someone, oh, it's Trezeguet. Okay, cool. He pops up to make it 1-0. Can we hold on? Portugal have a free kick on the edge of the box in the 92nd minute. Ronaldo to cross it in. And it just gets headed wide. And Portugal have been eliminated by Egypt. A shock result for Egypt. It's 1-0 and we press on to the quarter-final. How about that? Great result against Portugal. Frustrating game for us because we're the smaller team. It was hard to break them down, but we did it in the end, despite, you know, low stamina and everything like that. Egypt were actually pretty decent in that game. It's just that, yeah, it was just hard to break down Portugal's defence. Portugal only had 2 shots to our 7, but most of the time I was shooting from outside the box. So in our next game, we have France in the 2018 World Cup. Brazil have Belgium. Russia have Croatia, which happened in real life, of course. And England have Germany. It would be unbelievable if we could beat 2018 France in this quarter-final with Egypt. It would be so good. But unfortunately, I don't think we are going to. We struggled against Portugal, still beat them. France are just a different breed on this game. So, yeah, brace yourselves. Incoming elimination. That's a good ball. And it's in! Egypt has scored in the 3rd minute. And it's Hassan who has scored. It's 1-0 already. Like, France just collapsed. I was just moving the ball around and trying to see if I could get in the box. And I did. Turn around here. And, yeah, just stayed on side and bang, straight in. 1-0 to Egypt. Oh, that's a good ball. And that's in. That's 1-1. And it's just too easy. Mbappe has equalised for France. It's a 1-1. Look at this. Just, you know, standing still, basically, some of these defenders. But it is France, so I'll give them a pass. And scoring against France as well, no easy feat. So, yeah, not too bad. Crossed in. And header. And it's tipped over the bar. France are just so good on this game, man. I mean, of course they're going to be. They were the champions of 2018. So at half-time is going to be 1-1 between these two. Egypt have done so well to hold on against France, despite all the pressure. Probably could have been a couple of goals down, to be honest. But, yeah, like I said, still holding on. El Neni. Into the middle. Can we score? No! That was a big chance to go 2-1 up. And unfortunately, we missed it. It's Salah. No. Out to this guy. Is there a chance? Oh my goodness. Imagine that rocketed into the back of the net. France with Giroud out on the wing. And oh my goodness. That was so close to going in. Salah to take the corner. Header, and it's tipped away, and off the line. I think it was El Neni's shot that was blocked. How unfortunate it was, El Neni. Imagine if El Neni got the winner. Deflects out for a goal kick. Egypt will be going to extra time, I think, with France. Very respectable, unless Salah can do something here. And it's blocked. They've just absolutely just been incredible defensively. Salah's down on the floor injured. That better not be an actual injury, just like hopefully a walk-off thing. And it's extra time at this World Cup. Salah. Chance. Poked away. And into the middle. Oh my goodness. Go on. Go on, Egypt. Oh my days. France are getting like incredible blocks here. And it's blocked again. Oh, Lloris. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? And it's Egypt's throw-in, but France, man. What the hell have you got to do to score against them again? Apparently, pull off a miracle. And yes! There it is! There's the miracle just before half-time and extra time. And it is 2-1. Egypt have rolled it in. And we've only got 15 more minutes to play. Egypt could pull off the shock of the tournament again. Not only against Portugal, but against France here. Look at that. I just tapped it as I got fouled. And it rolls in. Unbelievable. Is there one more chance for France as the clock ticks down? Everybody is so tired. There's literally only like 2 minutes left of added. And they've got it. No, don't you dare. Off the post. Unbelievable luck. Unbelievable luck. Just boot it away. And we've won this quarter-final against France, the actual champions in 2018. Egypt are going to the semi-final. Come on. I didn't think I did that in my run before. I don't think so. So that is a massive step up. So your knockout stages looks like this then. So Egypt have got Brazil and Russia have Germany. So semi-final time against Brazil. It does not get any easier for Egypt. We've had like France, Portugal and Brazil in the same run. Crazy. The game really just wants to knock me out, doesn't it? And Brazil, there is a chance for them. And they scored. What a goal that was. They couldn't even stop that. And that is 1-0 to Brazil. Who was that did that? Coutinho. Of course it was. Really, my tackling was just bad, really. But still, it just ran in and cut inside. And there we go. 1-0 to Brazil. Brazil have really been so good on the ball. Possession-wise, they've kept it. They've locked it down. That's what a team needs to do. That's what France didn't do against us. And I made them pay. And here we go. That's gonna... Oh my days. How do you miss a shot like that? I was there. I was there for the taking. Brazil, go for it. It's blocked. And, well, we've really been outclassed in this first half. As Egypt are 1-0 down to Brazil. Could have been more, to be honest. They didn't have many more shots. But it's just the play and the possession of the ball which has been, you know, really what's undoing us. Coutinho to take the corner for Brazil. Crossed in. And it almost went in from that angle. Crazy how that almost went in. We have been not our best in this one. Brazil have been getting all the decisions as well. All the fouls and stuff. It's just one of those games, unfortunately. I would have loved to have pushed it to a World Cup final. But it's just unrealistic at this point. We're only 1-0 down against Brazil, which is still pretty decent. But after those two good wins against Portugal and France, you would have thought that Egypt would have had the momentum to carry on. But unfortunately, they don't. This match has been so dead. Like, it's been such a dead game for Egypt. Such a dead game for Brazil as well. It's just been a really, really boring match compared to the rest of the matches. And Brazil will take it, unfortunately. They've just done it by Mourinho ball. It literally is Mourinho ball. Like, it's just so boring. Like, I know it sounds salty because I couldn't get Egypt into the final. And, you know, fair play, I probably am. But that was so boring, man. That Brazil team. Like, like the goal by Coutinho was amazing. But the rest of the game was horrific. So it will be a Brazil and Russia final, and we have Germany for the third place spot. So can Egypt claim that third place position? It's super impressive really to get Egypt this far. We've struggled immensely against some of these bigger sides. The run has just been full of huge teams. So can we beat Germany to clinch third at this World Cup? Russia getting to the final, that's crazy. But I guess it is their own World Cup, so, you know, fair play, I guess. Oh, I missed that challenge. And that's a finesse shot that's gone in. Unbelievable. And that is 1-0. What a goal by Germany. And it's Draxler with the goal. Draxler has scored that. Unbelievable strike. And that's 1-0 to Germany. I noticed that the AI is so good at moving the ball around and just pulling off those kind of moments so quickly. I don't think we'll be winning this third place playoff match either. Germany looked locked in just as well as Brazil, unfortunately. But we pushed them as far as we could. And for a team that didn't get out the group stage, that's not too bad, is it? Well, it's half time. And thanks to a Draxler wonder goal, it is 1-0 to Germany. The World Cup is about to wrap up. And, well, yeah, I mean, I'm just a little bit sad that Egypt's chances have dried up, to be honest. I mean, look at this by Draxler. Just does that and it just goes straight in. Like, come on. So through ball, Trezeguet. And that's saved. And into the box. And, oh, it's gone in. Nice. And Hassan has equalised to make it 1-1. I thought that went, like, miles wide. But then when I saw it hit the back of the net, I was, like, so surprised. 1-1, Egypt are back in the game. Great play by Germany. And what's going on? Why couldn't you get rid of it? It's unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. How many sitters have been missed tonight? How many? Right in front of goal and they do that. Over the top. Can Salah get there? Yes, he can. Mohamed Salah. Oh, unlucky. But we're going to go to extra time. And again, it's just been so hard to use Egypt now. They've gotten to this stage, which is really impressive. But it's just, we're coming up against big team after big team after big team. And it's, you know, it's really hard to play against. Very, very hard with a team like Egypt. But we are still hanging in there. That's into the middle. And Germany have scored in the 118th minute. There we go. There we go. Oh, just couldn't defend it properly. And that is such a bad ending. Emre Can has scored to basically give Germany the third place playoff medal. And, well, yeah. Unbelievable that we conceded that late on. Unfortunately, though, that's what happens when you don't take your chances and stuff like that. You get punished and you can't defend. It's just unfortunate. Unfortunate, but there we go. Egypt will come fourth at this World Cup. And there's no shame in that, of course. But I'm just, like, playing Germany in that match and Brazil as well. I just don't understand. The intensity was just so far ramped up. And you know, after playing Portugal and France, I was like, okay, you know, we're getting into a bit of rhythm, but then the rhythm just fell off. So Germany won the third place playoff, and it doesn't tell you, of course, who won the World Cup final, which is really, really annoying, but you can take your pick, either Russia or Brazil. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this revisit of Egypt on 2018 FIFA World Cup DLC. I had fun today. It was good up until that Brazil match where we got eliminated pretty much, and then we had to play that extra game against Germany. Coming fourth isn't that bad at all with Egypt. Not too bad at all. I'll take it. And if you did enjoy this run today, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.